In society today, it doesn't seem as if overall healthiness or weightlifting or working out in general is that big of a deal. It's kind of swept under the rug that it needs to happen, but it needs to happen. So if we can all get on this train, we can change the world. We can drop overweight rates. We can raise healthy rates, and the percentages would flop, and that's what the dream is here. So let me ask you a question. Do you want to be healthy? Do you want your kids to be healthy, and do you want your kids' kids to be healthy? Believe it or not, these are intertwined. They are linked in a way that the society that they live in the future is influenced by you now. If you sit back and watch other people do this, or they don't do this, then it's just the trend's going to continue, and the stats are going to get farther and farther apart. That's not what we want. We want the stats to swap and then this side to gain some ground. We want the healthy rates to skyrocket. So I've worked out for about 6 years, not worked out for 13, so I can tell you that I can examine both sides, and I can tell you why you need to work out and why lifting weights is better above all forms of working out, mainly running. So today I'm going to talk about the issue. I'm going to talk about the obesity rates, the overweight rates. I'm going to talk about how weightlifting can get us above that and how it can fix this. And then if we fix it, we can talk about the dream society that we would live in. So first, we're going to talk about some statistics on obesity, since we're on that. Jose Vasquez of the New York Times in 2020 said that the obesity rate was 40% and the overweight rate was 32%. BJ Gador of Chicago Times in 2020 said that the underweight population was 9%. So if you add these up, 81% of people in the nation are an unhealthy weight. We cannot have that. That is ridiculous. That blows every other country out of the water. And it's not skewed by a little population. We're massive, and we still have these disgusting stats. We have to change this. So now that we know about these rates, let's talk about muscle. Muscle is something that can sit on your body, and it can hit two birds with one stone. It can burn fat, and it looks good. And we all know this. The more muscle you have, the more fat you burn. It doesn't take a huge amount of muscle to burn fat, but the more muscle you have, like I said, the more fat that you're going to burn. So now that we know this, you're going to probably want to jump into it and just get big and bulky and maybe try to cheat your way there. But don't, because there's a good and a bad way of getting where you want to be. The good way being a persistent program that gets you to your perfect body. The wrong way being steroids. It's almost like a jump start, and it skips all the steps and gets you there by way of cheating. And it can have just as big of health issues as obesity can in your future. It affects your brain, your joints, your ligaments, everything. It affects everything negatively. So we don't want to do that. So why should you weightlift over running? Let's go to Grant Tinsley here. And he says, word for word, lifting weights protects against heart attacks and strokes more than running or cycling. There's no examination there needed. It says word for word. According to 6 studies, it's like a big shield, way bigger of a shield than running is. So there you have it there. It's better in every facet than one can imagine. Another reason that you should work out instead of running is because while running may burn calories up front, it may burn 1,000 up front, working out is going to burn calories now. Plus, according to the New York Post, it says that metabolism stays elevated for up to 38 hours after working out. So that shows that you're going to burn an equal amount of calories working out as running, plus 38 hours after, you're going to burn more calories, like double the calories. So it doubles it, and you don't even have to do anything. So why not? Why not work out? Another reason you should work out is overall mental health and just the environment that it puts your mind in. The mental aspect of the gym, I didn't realize was a big deal until recently when the coronavirus hit, and I realized that I missed being there with the guys and being pushed hard every day by myself and others. I miss that more than actually working out. And that's something running can't give you. You're likely there by yourself. Listen to music. You're cut off from the world. You're the only one pushing yourself. And while that's a good thing, having others push you is an even better thing, plus yourself. So imagine your perfect body. The body you imagine is probably a lean, muscular figure that only weightlifting can get. Weightlifting can work your whole body, every muscle group, to where running can burn fat, and work your legs. I mean, lifting weights can target every single muscle group, plus burn fat. Once again, 2 birds with 1 stone. So what could it be like? Well, this world could be vastly different. From a worldview, we could have a world that is 10 times healthier. We could have a world that the obesity rates plummet and the healthy rates skyrocket. We could have the obesity rates maybe even drop down to like 20% to start, and that would be an absolute drastic change. But we can do it if we start now. So now that we know all this, if we get started now, we have identified the problem. We realize that there is a problem. We realize that weightlifting can fix this serious, serious problem. And I've even given you some statistics to back it. In that statement, there was we's and I's, but now it's up to you to get going, and it's up to you to start this trend now.